invite into the match, didn't I?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to check something real quick.
That's cool. Everyone can hear you. We're streaming now. Okay, right. I don't know what the colours are. I'm going to find out. Right, well, we can see what the colours are, so I'm just going to put them in as soon as possible. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Apologies for the little cut there. Sometimes it happens every 4 hours. I'm looking into it at the moment, but welcome back. I'm here joined by Zixter, but as you can see, we're into our second semi-final after Spectral won 3-1 against, as we saw, Team Solid. Commiserations to Team Solid and the commiserations to the stream for going down. I do apologise. It is something that I really wish didn't happen. But anyway, we're going to get into this semi-final here. We have Crown and Jewels versus Supersonic Avengers, and this should be a classic. These are two amazing teams battling it out here for the chance to be in tonight's Best of 7 Grand Final. I'm joined here by Zixter. I don't know if he's here at the moment. Zixter, when you are, just say hello and everyone will know. But apart from that, Zixter's just getting himself prepared and we're going to be able to get straight into this one. But as you can see, the match has already started. And SK, XM3W joining Crown and Jewels tonight as we're seeing SK yet again playing for this team. This time it's 3MW playing and Cooksir playing for Supersonic Avengers. So it's Crown and SK. Speaking of which, Killer number 7 slotting it in. And I'm just going to have a check here to see what's going on in regards to our Zixter boy. Okay, so apparently he is there, so he should be able to hear us. And if there is any problems, he will stream me. He will Steam message me. But as we can see, Crown and Jewels already taking the first goal here in this game 1. Yet again, I apologise for the stream going down. I really wish it didn't go down. I'm just going to refresh so I can see what you guys are saying in Twitch chat. As we can see here, Cooks here for Flipside Tactics playing for Supersonic Avengers yet again. And X3MW, SK Gaming's excellent player playing for Crown and Jewels tonight. Let's see who's going to be able to take it. Cooks here manages to get in the air to stop that one. Now Killer number 7 continuing the pressure here. But now XM3MW doesn't manage to get it the way he wants it. Greasy now dribbling with this one. And they're going and gathering the corner boost possibly here. Hasn't worked out for them. But Cooks here sets it in. X3MW with the beautiful save there. X3L calling for tonight. And now Maestro finally gets it in the goal. Now Maestro. And now it's 1-1. It's a good point, you know, there are... Okay, just to clarify, Zixter will be back shortly for your casting pleasure. He's just got to help out with something, so he will be a moment. But as we're getting into this one, X3 and Cooks here playing for these super teams, Crown and Jewels and Supersonic Avengers. There is, as we know, Supersonic Avengers went from 7th to 5th in the power rankings this week. I had a bet on them going to 5th and it did pan out. And that is a lovely shot there by Maestro. It hasn't worked out for him the way he wanted it to. But Cooks here continues to play. And now the opening for Greasy to put it in. It's now 2-1. And just as Crown and Jewels took the lead, they've just as easily lost the lead, with it now being 2-1. And now it's Supersonic Avengers ahead. It's an interesting thing that a lot of people have been discussing, is the fact that we're using these super subs, is what people call them. The fact that you're seeing the fact of Cooksir 97 playing and X3 playing. It is something that a lot of players have been discussing. I mean, is it fair that you see these excellent players playing for these teams as substitutes? In my opinion, I don't really mind, because at the end of the day, if it was like a super duper serious tournament, I would get funny about it. But since it's ESL, it's one of those opportunities where players get to demonstrate their skills and play for Go4 Rocket League points. But can they do it? Cooksir 97 getting up in the air. Hasn't worked out this time. And now Pashi setting it in, but Greasy gets there in time. But I'm not paid to have an opinion. And now Cooksir 97 places it in. can see here as the MLG Season 1 champion. Oh, absolutely disgusting. In the net. Pashi not showing his champion title, interestingly enough. Now we're going to continue here as Greasy places it forward. X3, they're able to stop this one. Cooks is still getting up in the air, but Pashi trying to stop the Flipside Tactics player. Didn't work out the way he wanted it to. And now, killer number 7 continuing the pressure here as Maestro trying to stop it. He does so, but the ball is still waiting there for someone to come along. Maestro gets there, picks it up, and he continues to press here. Is he going to go forward? Yes, he does. Yes, I thought he might. And now Pashi getting up high. The interception made and the opportunity created as Pashi sits it in. It's now 2-3. And it's a beautiful setup here as Pashi gets up in the air. Gets it correct, and then he gets this one spot on. Killer number 7 deals with it perfectly. It's 2-3. Killer number 7 dueling there with... And now it's Greasy. Now X3 gets there in time, and now is he going to be able to fly into the goal? Maestro, oh goodness, it almost went in, but it wasn't meant to be as Cooks here does a beautiful backwards whack up into the box area of Crown and Jewels. Hasn't worked out for them as the way they wanted it to at this point, but X3 is there, and he's continuing this one for Pashi. Pashi sets it up into position, and now X3 is pulling back, but Pashi is not going to get this one, but Killer will get that one. And there. Lovely little touch there. It's now X3. It's a very, very close match series, this one. And with 30 seconds remaining, it's very much the case that Crown and Jewels could be able to get another goal. But now Cooks it with a legendary goal. What a goal. What a beautiful pass by Maestro. Let's take a look at Maestro. Brings it up for his teammate, and then Cooks here gets it spot on. 2-4. And just to clarify, the overlay is not incorrect. It is Crown and Jewels versus Supersonic Avengers. The thing is that Supersonic Avengers are using Cooksir 97 from Flipside Tactics as a substitute. And there we go. Cooksir's put this one to bed. It's all over here. It's 5-2. And Crown and Jewels taking game 1 is Supersonic Avengers. And they're showing why here. As the Super Subs dazzle in the air, SK Gaming's X3 playing for Crown and Jewels here, and Cooksir 97 playing for Supersonic Avengers. But with that, it's 5-2. A convincing win by Supersonic Avengers. We don't have Zixter here to give you some discussions about how it all went wrong for Crown and Jewels and all that. He'll be back very shortly. He did say he'll get back as soon as possible. But as we wait, we can see that game 1 was Supersonic Avengers. Okay, so interestingly enough, the party leader left, so I've left as well. Oh, I know why they did that. Oh, I've just left as well, haven't I? He's left because he wants to change car. Okay, so I imagine that when he joins into a game, I'll join in as well. I'm pretty sure that we should be able to just automatically join in. It will should since Pashi left, I imagine that Pashi's left because he's the party leader, and when he joins in we'll just go straight back in anyway, so I'm just going to wait here and assume that's what will happen and pray that's what will happen, because it did come up and say would you like to leave because the party member left, and I thought yeah, of course I do, because if Pashi isn't there then we're resetting, but then I forgot he probably is changing car. I imagine we'll still be able to go back into the match. And Pashi said BRB, so we're still waiting on Pashi here. Thank you for the ESL admins for classifying that. Thank you to Yemen for saying that as well. And with that, it's game 1. Taken by Supersonic Avengers. Cooks here playing out of his mind. Maestro with beautiful setups. Let's see if Crown and Jewels can get back into this one. Interestingly enough, one of the things that I think is a bit strange is that if they if you do play with a sub, say if you play with SK Gaming, say, okay, so apparently, basically Pashi is playing in a, okay, so apparently Pashi's playing in a 1v1 Nvidia tournament at the same time, and he can win a GTX 970 graphics card. Why do you want that? No, I'm joking, guys. So they were going to play 2 matches, then wait with the 3rd match for a bit. But we've only seen 1 game. But we only saw 1 game. So I'm just asking. So apparently he's putting everyone on hold for some Nvidia tournament. Oh, that is sick. Yeah, so apparently Subsonic Avengers is like, what? Because that was the first game, and Pashi's just left, and they agreed to doing 2 games and then waiting, but Pashi's just straight off left. Pashi is saying he is waiting for some admins. Okay, why are you waiting for an admin when ESL INET is right there? Alright, INET is right here. Cheeky Pashi. I like that, that's good. Oh, Pashi. Drama. Oh, loving the drama here, boys. But don't forget, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm here with Zixter. Zixter will be back in a moment. But yeah, so we've seen there, while we're waiting, admins for the 1v1 tournament. We'll assess that match we just saw. I'm probably going to slow this one down since we have to wait. So let's... Where's 50%? There it is. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're going to watch it a bit like this. And this is... I feel this is the best way we're going to be able to watch the match for the moment. As we're going to be waiting for this guy to finish his tournament. I can see there. Oh, Pashi, Pashi, Pashi. Doing it for us again. But guys, we'll be back in a bit. But yeah, Cooksy really showcased how good he is so far. And are we going to see more of that? Probably will see more of that. Now we're going to see. We're nowhere near a goal at this point, but it's still interesting to see how players play in slow-mo and to see all the little technical bits they do so you can analyse their play. And you can't sub mid-series apparently. Is that true? Is that ESL's rulings? Otherwise, couldn't they bring in Seiki or Godlight? Like, it's kind of weird. Crown Jewels have 4 players and they're having to bring in SK's X3, but I imagine that's due to the fact that it's holiday season, isn't it? It's not your normal time of the season. It's the season to be jolly. Anyway, while we wait, I'm going to put this on and I'm literally going to just chill for a bit and wait. I'll be chatting in Twitch chat, but while we're waiting here, literally for Pashi to finish some tournament. Oh, man. Drama at ESL. It wouldn't be ESL without that. Anyway, back in a bit, guys. Okay, just to clarify, apparently the Pashi is asking the admins of that other tournament if they can wait so that we can get through these 2 matches of the grand final and semi-final. But this is a really long hold for an ESL tournament, and I can imagine this being a big issue for like Cookseer's stream and for other people's streams. So it's not the best situation, and Pashi's trying to sort it out as soon as possible. So when we have more news, we will let you know. Thank you. Okay, cool. Alright, so basically we haven't got any more information in regards to what the hell is going on here. But Pashi has joined into Rocket League, so I imagine he's either going to play another ESL match. Ah, we have a status update, guys. Here we go. I know, give us it. Subs. Okay, so it looks like Pashi might be getting subbed here, but I'm waiting to hear what the information is. Subs for Pashi. Excellent. Okay, good. Right, we're going to be able to get back into this one, ladies and gentlemen. So stick around, get yourself ready. We're going to get back into this one. Excellent. Okay. Tell them to invite me. And we're going to get this one underway. I tell you what, I'm going to do the... Oh wait, I'm already in. What am I talking about? No man, I'm in. Alright, okay, so we're going to be able to get back into this one now, guys. Thank gosh. Now, the question is, who's going to be the substitute for Pashi? Okay, so I can clarify, guys. Our good old analyst Zixter is back. Zixter, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I just had to sort some things out, but I'm back to cast the rest of the match. Well, what's going on?
Okay,
Sure.
no, that's cool. I'll explain. So basically, what we've had is Pashi was playing, and Supersonic Avengers won the first game.
Okay.
Then Pashi just left, and we were all a bit okay. And then it turns out that Pashi left because he's in a tournament, a 1v1 German Nvidia tournament, where he can win a GTX 970 graphics card. So he was a bit like, well, it's at the same time. And so he says, sorry, but I didn't think it would go this long. I wanted to do this tournament. And so he essentially asked, he said, I need to go do this first. So then he went, and everyone was a bit like, what? Because Supersonic Avengers were informed that it was only going to be for about they were going to get to play 2 games. But they didn't get to play 2 games, they only got to play 1 game. Because for some reason, Pashi just left. And everyone was a bit like, well, that's not fair. Like, where's he left over 1 game and not 2 games? Anyway, so after Pashi's tried to discuss with the administration for this Nvidia tournament, it turns out that he isn't able to get out of this situation, meaning that now we have confirmation that Crown and Jewels are going to be bringing in another substitute that are going to be substituting for Pashi. And so we're just waiting for we're just waiting for Killer number 7 to bring up who it is he's going to have as his player, as his other player, and then we're going to be able to get this match underway. But until we have Killer number 7 is going to probably invite someone. We don't know who he is. Frothany has volunteered as tribute. But yeah, we're still waiting to hear back on this. But yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's
they need a sub from their like roster as well, right? Or is that just randomized now?
I would have thought so. Apparently, Yeezy from Godlight is essentially subbing in. So we're just waiting to hear back on if it is actual confirmed. But I can see on my list and your list that we have Maestro, X3, Kixir, Greasy, and you, but we don't have that extra player.
No.
So
it would be a shame if they had to finish this.
No, they won't be able to.
2v3.
Well, yeah, it would be stupid, but everything should be fine though, given everything going on at the moment. I can't imagine Pashi now being allowed to play, but I thought someone said earlier that isn't it technically you're not allowed to sub in halfway through a series? Hey there, Shogun.
I think that's the rule, yeah, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, so that's a bit of an interesting situation, but you know, like maybe Pashi should have took that on board before he played a game. Like, but did he know the rules? Like, is it his job to know the rules as a player?
Pretty much, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
I
know.
like yeah. You're like, come on, Rogan, you got to agree with me on this one. I don't want to look like the twat here. Like, oh, it's true though, isn't it? If you think about
Well,
it, like
like to learn the whole like rule book out of your head, that's like stupid. But you need to like
exactly.
kind of know some things about it.
But this was never done on the intention of trying to, stump people or make people upset. So anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull
Hope
back.
they sort this out quickly.
Hopefully, but until they do, I'm just going to do the whole player view yet again. But I'm going to do it from Cooks' perspective, because we just did it from Pashy's perspective. But we're still waiting on this one to begin.
They won the first game 2-5 or 5-2.
Sorry.
SA won the first game 5-2. That's pretty convincing.
Yeah, it was convincing, and Cooks came alive in this one. And you're gonna, I'm only having it on casually. I imagine that we'll start this game quite soon, so I'll actually increase the speed of this one. So if you bear with. Oh, apparently there's no 75%. That sucks. Anyway, so if you watch on the stream, I've just put on the match so you can just see what happened, and I'm going to show it from Cooks' perspective. And then obviously you're going to see it 20 seconds before everyone else has seen it on here, but it'll give you an opportunity to see how the game went, and then we're going to get straight back into this one. But yeah, apparently Pashy is confirmed to be in this 1v1 game now.
Okay.
I'm just going to pull out and go back to music and allow you to watch the match essentially while I figure out when it is we're going to go straight back into this one. I like that. Fix it, Dirk. Yeah, no, why no 75%? Yeah, it's true though. Like 75% would be perfect for this because it allow us to slow down but still keep it quite quick so we can see what's going on with this match. But because we haven't got that, it's just going at normal pace speed, which is kind of frustrating. So I'm sure they'll psionics, please. Hey there, Scrub. I hope you're doing well. Scrub, are you subbing in for Pashy? Or... Did Pashy desert his team?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. But then again, it is a GTX 970 graphics card. The thing is that why is the tournament at... Well, they didn't expect us to go over this much, to be fair. But Crown and Jewels never waited. They've just been playing non-stop all day. But yeah, Quicksilver just came alive in this one. The shots being fired in Twitch chat at the moment. Okay, so we're still waiting on killer number 7 here, guys. That's a good question, Scrub Killer. Would you be allowed to sub?
I guess maybe it should be a rule that like both teams have to be like alright with it before it happens or something. That could be a better rule. They have to agree, both teams.
Well, yeah, but like,
I don't know.
yeah, but then if I was a team and I wanted a win, I would just not agree with it.
Of course.
Like, but then it makes you look like an arsehole. But here's the thing, right? Dota had a similar situation. If you start making it all about, oh, well, you don't want to look like the bad person, like, then your team looks bad the minute you start doing stuff like that. And that's the problem. Like, it leads to bad PR when it wasn't your fault. Like, referees are not supposed to be part of the PR situation. They're supposed to follow the rule set and just focus on the matches and stuff. Like, obviously try to keep it entertaining and to try to give the benefits of the doubt, but their job is not to be PR. Their job is to make sure that a tournament is run professionally so that mistakes and stuff like that don't happen in the future. So it's a difficult situation for both people essentially. You can't go to Supersonic Avengers, hey guys, do you want to look at that goal from, you'll see in a second, a beautiful goal by Cooks here. But Godlight is on his way now. So I'm just going to check and see if he's here. He is not. Okay. Apologies for pulling off Cookseer there. We'll pull it back onto it.
Good goal.
There we go. Yeah, it was.
Jeez.
It's absolutely beautiful. Everything we expect from Flipside Tactics. Italian Stallion, #1 in Italy. Interestingly enough, for those of you interested, Pashi was doing his stream. I managed to play with Scrub Killer. Me and him played Pashi 2v2. We lost, but then Scrub Killer went to beat Pashi 7-2 in a 1v1. And then Pashi wasn't happy, so they deliberately set it up so that they could play each other for the points again. And then Scrub won again, I think. So now Pashi says that he doesn't care about the points. And he just plays about playing good games, which is fair enough, you know.
Yeah, but I think this game is not gonna get started until Pesci's done with his 1v1
No,
thing,
it's
to
not.
be fair.
It's fair. No, I disagree because Godlight is on his way. It's been confirmed, so...
Well, okay, fair enough.
Like, I just need to clarify that. Godlight is on his way, I've been told. But, like, how long until he's here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that could take as long as
This is
they want, of course.
This is probably the worst hold in ESL at the moment. Like,
ESL history.
yeah, like, this is not their best moment. I feel sorry for them. Like, it's not their fault. You could argue that... The problem is that he should be invited now. Okay, right, cool. I'll have a look. And he isn't. No, we don't have him yet. But yeah. you could say that... Hang on. I've just missed the goal. That's brilliant work there, Roken. Pull back a bit so you guys can see that goal. There we go. You could say that... Like, here's the other half of it. Do you follow the rule set and then disqualify Crown and Jewels on the basis... No, like, no, just make them play 2v3? Like, do you make...
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this is the other thing. Like, do you make them play 2v3? Like, is that really what... Like, entertainment-wise, it isn't what people want to see because they know who's going to win that.
Of course not, but, like, you have to set the bar anywhere, like, somewhere, of course.
There has to be somewhere you draw the line. That's what you're saying,
pretty much, yeah. Like, because otherwise everybody will do this stuff, like... Just keep, like, prolonging.
Okay, Yeezy's here.
In?
Yeah, apparently he's in the chat, so I'm just gonna coerce with killer number 7 and say, are we ready?
Yeah.
But on the basis that he is a substitute for them officially, this is actually fine, because the only problem is the fact that they've done this mid-series. I don't know. For being a tournament organizer is such a heartache. I'm just reading Twitch chat at the moment. What? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get back into this one. We're back with Game 2 in tonight's match. Crown and Jewels versus Supersonic Avengers, as you know. Crown and Jewels have SK's... I just lost it for a moment there. SK's X3 on their team. And for Supersonic Avengers, they've got the legendary Cooksin 97 from Flipside Tactics for their team. So let's see how this one will go down. Who do you think is going to win? Let us know in Twitch chat. Post about on Twitter that we're back live. And let's get this one underway. And we're just waiting for the players to join their respective teams, and things should be able to get underway. Are you ready for this one, Zixter?
Yeah, I am. Like, let's keep this going because it's been a while, I guess, since they played. So I want to see some more good action because this is probably. I think this could be like instead of it's a semi-finals, but I think it could be a finals match in the end. But we'll see.
I know what you mean. It's the fact that both teams are so good, and yet they're meeting in the final. This could be the
finals. Like the winner of this one will win the whole thing. That's what I feel like. But
well, there's only one way to find out. It's Godlight has now joined them. Yeezy, aka Godlight, has now joined Crown and Jewels, his fellow teammates. Let's see how they'll do in tonight's semi-final. Game 2 is now underway. Okay, so how do we go? X3 begins us off with Cooks here. The super subs, arguably the super subs, begin in tonight's Game 2. Everything's resetted here. And that, well, not resetted, we've still got one game, Supersonic Avengers. Now let's see how Crown and Jewels deal with this as Maestro presses forward. And without their talisman, Pashi, it's going to be interesting to see how they play without him. I think that'll be a very interesting part of this matchup.
Yeah.
Cooks are bringing that in, Maestro. I like that. Yeah! Lovely analysis there, Zigster, bringing it out there. No, I agree as well, man. No, you're right to say yeah though. I'm just having a giggle, mate. And now Kicks here, hits it off on the side, but Yeezy's read it well. And that's a lovely pass there to killer number 7. I'm going to continue it onto the corner. Well, Yeezy and killer number 7 communication is on par here. They're just not getting the contact they want with the balls at this point. X3 now in the defense. Oh, he's missed that one, but Yeezy gets there in time to stop it. Cooks here, setting this back in, and X3 didn't really work it the way he wanted to this time, and now Cooks here sets this one up. X3 needs to get there, does so. Greasy continues to press forward. He's boosted to try get there. He doesn't manage to, and now the boost. Nobody knows who got it. As now, oh, killer number 7 misses that one. Yeezy sets this over. Almost over Maestro, but now Greasy is going to bring that in, and with that, it's 1-0 to Supersonic Avengers.
Good pressure. And in the end, a good interception by Maestro, so they could finish that off. Nobody was in position to save that. Really good play.
It was fantastic, and I've just got to say what Grown Donut just said in Twitch chat. It's absolutely sensational. He said, please guys donate to Roken 91. 25% of donations will be devolved for an English lesson for Zixter.
Yes, thank you.
Zixter, absolutely taking it on board. There's no way, man. Your English is spot on. Grown Donut just giving you the shots. As Yeezy continues to press it forward. Greasy stops it, but God, Greasy and Yeezy, this is going to get confusing. I want to call him Godlight. Why can't they change names? Oh well. Why's he changed his name again? He used to be Godlight, now he's Yeezy again. Cooks here, setting this in. X3 stops it. Loops it over, but they're not going to be able to work on it this time. And the continued pressure here by Supersonic Avengers might work out as killer number 7 gets there. Maestro now continuing it. X3 gets there, hits it over, and finally we're in the Supersonic Avengers side. Not for long as Greasy stops it. And now Cooks here, the man himself, is back on the ball and he's back in the air. He's continuing.
Oh.
Almost there.
So close.
Now you can see Greasy now coming off on the side. He's managed to pop it up, and now look at Cooks here. What a joker. Look at this. Look at him. Wow, what a player. Absolutely insane. And now Cooks is back on the ball here. It's it up, and he's doing it yet again. He's doing these reverse. How do you explain that? So what's the terminology for that? Is it like upside down aerials?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's some advanced aerials.
Some advanced play definitely coming out there as now Greasy trying to continue the pressure here for Supersonic Avengers. Hasn't worked out for them as Yeezy now collects it. And now Maestro setting it back into the Crown and Jewels half. Killer number 7 trying to get on that, but Maestro has got there and has placed it in. And with that, Maestro, apologies, manages to get this one before killer number 7. And with that, it's 2-0 to Supersonic Avengers.
Yeah, and if it keeps gonna go this way, then this is gonna be game 2 for them as well, because they have the pressure really well on them. And I don't think like Crown and Jewels are not really making anything like for their team.
Nah, it's fine, man. There is now killer number 7 hitting it off on the
They
side.
need more
with Greasy.
opportunities.
They do need more.
Oh, so close.
I do agree, it's not a backwards aerial. Thank you very much to everyone who keeps telling me it's not a backwards aerial, it's a reverse aerial. And killer number 7 trying to place it in, it hasn't worked. It's quite funny though that I'm getting corrected on things like that. As Yeezy puts it in, it's a beautiful goal, and that's, guys, it's called an aerial shot. You can see it there. It's like one of the first times I've made a mistake tonight, because people are not correcting my mistakes or just getting it right. It's alright, it's 1-2. Yeah, and Scrub Killer, I do remember you teaching me terminology, and I didn't really We never covered that one. It's killer number 7. Puts it in. Greasy with the save there. Don't manage to get on this one, but we're going to watch it from killer number 7's point of view. Back to Cooksir here. As we keep missing the ball as it gets touched. Yeezy gets there in time and Cooksir misses this one. He's getting up. Sets this all. Almost managing to accidentally set up for X3 there. Now Maestro bringing this back in. Now Cooks is waiting to see how they'll work it. It hasn't worked out. And now Yeezy with the counter attack yet again. Oh, he's slowed down perfectly. And X3 almost managing to get that one in. But now Yeezy needs to stop this one. He's not going to be able to because Greasy is just too fast for Yeezy. 3-1.
Yeah, that was a nice attempt on their goal, but because they all pushed forward to get it in, it was like pretty much an open goal on the other side. Free goal. But they had to force something because they were behind.
They had to, definitely. With that, it's now 3-1. 2-goal lead for Supersonic Avengers with 30 seconds remaining. Can clarify, it wasn't the first mistake I've made tonight. I'm quite surprised, Ixter, you didn't point out the other little mistake about countries I made earlier.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm still offended. But this is looking like it's going to go 2-0 to Supersonic Avengers.
And look, well, it definitely is now as Greasy gets there, and the pressure from Supersonic Avengers is just too much here for this Crown and Jewels team.
Yeah, great pressure again. Just keep shooting, going for those rebounds. Those are normally harder to save than the normal shots. Well played.
And with that, 5 seconds on the clock, we can see that this game is pretty much over, and now it's all going to come down. Oh wow, I didn't know I could scroll forward to actually zoom in on moments. That's interesting. And with that, it's 2-0 to Supersonic Avengers. They're one game away from getting into tonight's grand final. Hang on. GG, we switch player, Yeezy just said. Yeah,
okay.
Are they allowed to do that again?
They switch more than
wow.
any other team in the history of Rocket League. So,
well, a switching again. I wonder if Pashy's coming in this time.
Yeah, probably. He's probably done with his 1v1.
I don't know how the admins feel about that. It's not my job to care about that, but we'll see what happens now.
It won't be a good thing, that's for sure. Because people can abuse this, I feel like. But
well, we're still waiting. It's like every single time we get a game, we have to wait half an hour for the next one. Like, hopefully they'll get this done really quickly, but I do feel sorry for Spectral. Like, Spectral are literally waiting for the match to happen, but Killer number 7 is now being replaced.
well, no, okay. They're just gonna do like the whole switcheroony in the team.
I don't understand why they're doing it like this, but oh, there we go. Pashy's back. So, ladies and gentlemen, they're swapping back to Pashy, but Killer number 7 was there. I mean, I wonder how much that will influence the game. Probably.
I have no clue.
Yeah, same. I'm a Pashy won his 1v1 apparently, so he's won a graphics card. Now he's back. Oh goodness. Don't worry, guys. We'll be with your grand final soon. Like, trust me, it will happen eventually. It's just, yeah, just Crown and Jewels having a bit of a switcheroo all the time, and now they're going to be able to get things underway here as they. I like how the Crown and Jewels players, that all three are there, but they keep X3 in their team. Like I wonder.
He's that good, you know.
Yeah, he's just that good. Like they don't want to. They're keeping the super sub in, even though all three players are there. Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get back into this game 3. Crown Jewels' last attempt at swapping around to try and get a game win. Will they be able to do it this time? Pashy 90 back on the team with Yeezy and X3. Now let's see how this combo goes. Squeezy sets this one in. Pashy gets on the rebound. And now, oh, beautiful play there by Pashy. And Cooks here manages to read it right. And now, it's now Supersonic Avengers yet again on the offensive. And Greasy coming in. Oh, it almost worked out for them. It didn't manage to though. Maestro. But now X3's opportunity is going forward. But Cooks here has set this one in. But now, yet again, The Crown and Jewels guys are stopping these plays. Maestro bringing this back in. Is it going to go in? No, X3 is there yet again. And is he going to continue with this one? He's waiting to see how Cooksit will work on that. And now Yeezy's opportunity to bounce that forward. SK. Interestingly enough, X3 was playing a defensive position in the last game, but now he's playing more of an aggressive offensive. I'm sure this will just rotate as the game goes, but an opportunity. Hang on, Greasy. What's he going to do? Oh, he fluffs it a bit there. But oh, Yeezy gets smashed there by X3. And now Yeezy continuing to try and create pressure here. Crown and Jewels coming in, and Pashi with the shot, but Greasy gets there to stop it. Pashi taking out Cooks here. And we can see as X3, they're desperately defending this. They've done it well, and the lovely pinch is coming out here from Crown and Jewels. Greasy collects it one. And now Maestro, I'm just trying to get the Maestro there. And now Greasy sets it back in. The pressure continuing here by Supersonic Avengers, but Pashi sets it over to his teammate Easy. And now Maestro sit onto the side. Is he going to be able to finish it? No, he doesn't. I guess they're just trying their next opportunity as Greasy sets it up onto the roof, and now it's going... No, it's not going to go anywhere. And now you can see X3, from being such an aggressive position, he's pulling back because he knows that it's all just watching Supersonic Avengers deal with these ones. But now that they got Pashi back, who... Oh, wow. He's not really worked that one the way he wanted to. And now X3 gets stopped out. A beautiful goal by Cooks here. What a goal. And look at this. Like, this is insane plays. And you can see Greasy sets it over, and like Cooks just gets it absolutely on notch. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that redirect was spot on. Nothing they could have done.
And you could just imagine Cooks being like, oh yeah, I've done this one before. I just have to wait until then.
He does that every day. So.
And it
by him, but
reminds me of Scrub Killer's goal against Maki Duda and Mike Rules the other day in the 2v2 as Cooks here now getting up. He did a beautiful bicycle kick, and it just slotted into the net so quickly. But anyway, Scrub Killer will enjoy me saying about that as Pashi getting up in the air. He's going to grab the boost. He does so. Greasy. Oh no, Pashi just wasn't quick enough to get onto that one in time, but to be fair, he didn't see it coming. And oh, Cooks here almost managing to work that one forward. Now Pashi continuing. It's going over into the box. Almost there. Almost the opportunity. And now Maestro working it off the side here. Trying to create the next play for Supersonic Avengers. And Cooks here might have just done it. He might have just set himself up by Pashi. Oh, it looked like Pashi was done by Cooks here there, but he wasn't quite done yet. As it's now still 1-0 to Supersonic Avengers. They just need the win here to go through to the grand finals, but will Crown and Jewels bring themselves back into this one? Greasy been taken out there by Pashi. X3 trying to set up here. Yeezy. No, they're trying to work it, but they're just not getting the shots on goal. And now Pashi sets this in, and Yeezy not ready for that one really. I mean, he went up, but his positioning wasn't the best there to be able to slot that one in. Now Pashi back in position. Maestro beaten. Pashi getting the ball, hitting it onto the side here, and now waiting to see if any of them come forward. He doesn't have to wait. He gets up in the air with it, and now Cooks it like flying it like a jet, like an aircraft in the air at this point. Now Yeezy collecting boost. X3 now positioning that into position. Apologies for the camera work there. I thought we had it, but we didn't. X3's car took up all the room as Maestro
open
now
goal.
Open goal. And that's it maybe. With 1 minute and 11 seconds. Let's take a look at it from this point of view. We can see here that they're all three just a bit too forward, and with that Maestro's just going to put that in. It's 2-0.
Big mistake by Yeezy. He didn't hit that on the wall, and it cost them another goal.
Continuing
and
on
now
here.
They need to go all out.
Well, yeah, they do. They need to put all three forward after doing all three forwards. They know it's the only way they're going to be able to get themselves back into this. You can see Yeezy desperately trying to hit that one. He hasn't been able to. Pashi's back in defense, but Maestro... No, Greasy. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, I thought it was in. Almost there.
That was a good attempt.
Oh, Pashi's got this. Pashi's got it. Beautiful. But I think that was more of a mistake from the Supersonic guys. You can see it here as Maestro. I'm trying to get in as... There we go, guys. You'll be able to see a bit better there. Oh, I love this like magnifying glass. I'm going to use it a bit more often. 2-1. Oh, this must be painful to look at. There we go. Cooks again on that. Now Maestro going towards the ball here. Is he going to be able to work this one forward? No, X3 doesn't. I wish there was a way I can change it so it doesn't... Hang on. No, there isn't a way I can... It is so, like, glitchy when you go forward or back on it. Like, look, that's really painful to look at. I was just testing myself with it, guys. Anyway, you can see here, X3 bringing it in. Cooksey gets on that one in time. Oh, Cooksey.
Oh,
Look
he
at
hit
that.
it again.
What a player. Oh, goodness. You can see why he plays for Flipside. And now X3 sending this one forward. A desperate play coming out of Crown and Jaws here, but it's all over. Unless that goes in. Unless Yeezy's got to keep this one going. But he won't. And with that, oh, the ball's still going up. Is it going to be 3-0? And it looks like it probably will. And oh, yes, it will be. And with that, as you can see there, Maestro, they're just desperately trying to keep the ball going. But in the end, it was the end of the game. And the end of the line for Crown and Jaws as they lose in the semi-finals. Unfortunate for them, but Supersonic Avengers proving why they're such a dominant team tonight. 3-0 and they're through to play the Grand Finals versus Spectral. That's coming up next. Don't go anywhere. How did you think of that match there, Zixter?
Really good by Supersonic Avengers. They just kept like control of the whole game, like every single game, you know.
Yeah.
They didn't let go of it at all. So a really good controlled game by them and deserved winners, of course. Could have been a bit go a bit faster, of course, but because of the long break, but they won in the end. So. It
was kind of... Right, there we go. I'm just going to put this back on yet again, guys, so you guys can see the match as it unfolded. I'll take it from X3's point of view. But while that happens, we're going to get back into the next match. And as you can see, it's put it on 10%. I just love this. Right, there we go. Okay, and... Oh, I can't. I'm trying to get it correct. There we go. Right, we'll leave it like that. Okay, and Zixter, is this... So that was your last series?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go now. Unfortunately, it's. I thought it was gonna be a bit of a quicker ESL, but it went a bit long. But.
Yeah, I must admit it's gone longer than we expected. But thank you very much, Zixter. We've appreciated your analyst for your
yeah, you're welcome.
Analytical stuffs, and hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow for Esports War or something like that. Yeah,
sure thing, man. And have fun with the finals.
Yeah, I will. You know me.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. See you later. And with that, Zixter's off, and we're going to be getting straight into tonight's grand final. And I'm just getting the details now, so just bear with me, guys. Okay guys, apparently we've got the details now, so we're going to be able to get straight into this one. This is going to be Supersonic Avengers versus Spectral. We're just waiting to hear what colours they're going to be on, and then we're going to be able to get straight into that match here for the grand final of tonight's ESL Go4 Rocket League Europe Cup. Okay, I'm getting in Scrub Killers. He's putting in a prediction here. Scrub Killer's prediction is going to be 3-0 for Supersonic Avengers. What do you guys think? Let us know in Twitch chat. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's grand final, best of 7 of tonight's ESL Go4 Rocket League Europe Cup. My name is Roken91. Unfortunately, Zixter has gone now, but he'll be back tomorrow for you guys. But let's get things underway here. We're going to have Supersonic Avengers, and they're taking on Spectral in tonight's grand final, best of 7. We've already seen both teams play. We've seen Supersonic Avengers do some pretty impressive stuff against SK Manteca and also against Crown and Jewels. But are they going to be able to get through the Spectral boys? They had a tough one against Torch. They were 3-2, beating Torch in a very close one, but it was a convincing win after the last one. But now, let's see who's going to be able to win this one. As Scrub Killer predicts, it's going to be 4-1 to Supersonic Avengers. Let's see what happens. And now we can see as the game gets underway here, the Spectral boys, they've had to wait a long time. And based on that, they're probably going to be a bit, what am I talking about? Almost there with the goal. Almost the opportunity there, beautiful work there, but it didn't manage to go in for Spectral. I was going to say that they're Dutch boys, which are Dutch, all of them are Dutch tonight on Spectral, as they've got, his name is Vogan, his slogan is Vogan, playing for them. The Dutch, the king of Dutchland, Netherlands, I know Dutch guys, I'm sorry for getting it wrong all the time, I called you guys Danish earlier, but the team Dutch, they're playing tonight for Spectral, and let's see how they do with a beautiful rebound there by TJ Shorty already, and I haven't updated that, and there we go guys, that's going to look a bit better so you can see what's going on. I finally updated the overlay, and now Cook's here trying to work this one forward, but TJ Shorty's there, he's waiting to see what happens, but yet again nothing happening yet. No goal scored. The side coming off TJ Shorty's not going to be able to hit that one, and to be honest, I have struggles hitting those ones. It's a very difficult shot to hit, but to people like Cook's here, #1 Italian player, and probably the best player for the Dutch. Oh, a beautiful goal. Greasy with a goal. Let's take a look at how this one went down. Maestro just couldn't believe it. It's Noble's Vogan was accidentally pinched it in, and with that, Greasy takes the goal. It's 1-0 in this game 1. Continuing on here, we can see that there are predictions coming out. God Controls My Car thinks it's going to be 4-3, and someone Jesus thinks it's going to be 4-1 or 4-2 to SA. So everyone thinking it's going to be Supersonic Avengers at this point. Let's see if Spectral can pull the upset, as Maestro almost managing to place in another one for Supersonic Avengers. But Slogan, he's there yet again, able to get there on those. Noble Vogan playing here tonight for Spectral. And I'd love to make predictions, but I think for me that it's going to be possibly, in my opinion, Zixter doesn't make a prediction because he isn't here at the moment. Like I said, he had to go. But as you can see, Cooks are trying to set up here. Well, not set up, he's trying to defend there. What am I talking about? It's Maestro trying to place that one forward. I think it's going to be a close one. I think it's going to be interesting to see how it goes down. I can't make an opinion on this because in my opinion, I'm a caster. I don't know enough about this game. And I don't have a favourite in this one. If either team wins, I'm happy. Zixter, he obviously wants Spectral to win. If it was like a full British team, I would be like, yeah. That team's got to win. You know, that's what I'm like. You know, you got to support your own country. And that's what Zixter's doing. And as you can see here, Supersonic Avengers look like have done it again. Greasy with another goal to his slot. And you can see it here as he's just driving forward. The ball's been set up comfortably for him in a great pass. And he finishes it off. It's Greasy taking it to 2-0. I think at the moment it's just a classic example of when a team hasn't played much during the waiting time. And I think Spectral will come back in game 2 much stronger than this. Much stronger. And I think this is just a bit of a blip. You can see Supersonic Avengers just came back from playing Crown and Jewels. It's just the standard thing you usually see. But as we know, we do have Cooks here, the Italian stallion, #1 Italian player. And as I was saying earlier, this player, he wanted to play in ESL this week. And oh wait, hang on, Remco might be able to set something up. And Slogan hits it over to the side. The pressure now from Spectral this time has now been completely destroyed by Greasy. They're resetting to try and create the play. But like I was saying, Cooks here wanted to play in ESL and he requested. And a lot of teams, and apparently about 3 teams disbanded on the basis that they all wanted to take in Cooks here. And they all wanted to have him on their team. But unfortunately for them, Cooks here on his Facebook page, he said about it. But now he's here. He's playing for Supersonic Avengers. And he's here in the final as possibly people expected it was to be expected. And now Cooks here, he is down. He's DC'd, but he's back. I was wondering what happened there. I'm sure he was just doing something with his shift tab or something like that. I mean, that's what you can do when you're a world-class player. As Maestro stops that ball. And now, oh no, the opportunity! And Maestro! Oh, he didn't manage to save that one. And you can see it here as Maestro tries to stop this one. Greasy coming forward. And as you can see, Maestro misses that one. So Slogan puts it in. I wish I could make this scrolling a bit more smoother. If someone could teach me that, it would make me feel so much happier. Because I could get straight into those kind of plays really quickly. 2-1. And now Spectral managing to bring themselves back out. TJ Shorty setting this one in, and Slogan's coming in. They're all coming in, but it doesn't go into the net. And now the opportunity for Supersonic Avengers has come. With it being 1 minute remaining, Cooks is now on the ball. Cooks here, ladies and gentlemen, playing in tonight's ESL. A privilege for a lot of players. He hasn't played in ESL for quite some time. So it's always a pleasure to be able to cast such a legend. As Greasy now presses this one forward. Can Spectral do it though? They've got 40 seconds to get back into this one. Cooks it. Oh, Cooks has done it again, hasn't he? Look at this. Hang on. Almost does it, but Greasy coming in. Oh, they've overcommitted here. But no, Cooks here, he's there. The ball. Alright, they're stopping it, but Remco's got to get on that one. He doesn't. If he got on that, they probably would have got back into this one with a few seconds remaining. But TJ Shorty coming forward. Cooks it. It's easy as pie for him to stop those kind of balls. And it's continuing the aggression here. It's good to see Spectral getting aggressive, but they haven't managed to make it count. As Cooks here sets that one in. Maestro hasn't been able to convert that one. But yet again, Supersonic Avengers are proving to be quite the formidable team with Cooks here on their team. And with that, they take the first game 1-0. Well, not 1-0, but they win. They take one game, and with it they won 2-1. This is the best of 7, so it takes 4 games to win the series. And a lot of people think it's going to be 4-1. Let's see if Spectral can now pull it back in game 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here as we're going to get back into game 2 here in tonight's grand final of ESL Go4 Rocket League Europe Cup. Getting back onto this, and now Maestro, and now almost the opportunity there for Shorty. We're going to continue here as Greasy pumps that one forward. Maestro continuing on this one, and Cooks it almost manages to direct it in. And now Greasy continuing here, but Cooks here. Oh, beautiful goal. You can see it there as Maestro gathers boost. Oh, he gathers boost. Cooks here gets there and gets on that one. What am I doing? Greasy had the ball, passes it in, and Cooks here gets the goal. 1-0. Going to continue here now. Remco gathering boost, getting up, manages to slot that one over to the other side as Cooks here tries to get on that, hasn't been able to. Apparently I got the wrong scores, I apologise there. Thank you very much for letting me know that as the ball is setting in, and yet again we have another goal, this time from Spectral as they said at home. Apologies for getting the scores wrong there. I must admit that was a bit of a real fluff there. Thank you very much for letting me know. And with that, it's 1-1. Spectral getting back into this one. Thank you very much to everyone for letting me know that. I do apologise. If I had my co-caster, we probably would have recognised that very quickly, but I didn't, and I made a fluff up. I'm just used to Supersonic Avengers being on orange. That's the reason, as Maestro tries to do it. But Slogan with the goal. His name is Vogan. His slogan is Vogan. And look how he does it here. He just boosts forward. He gets it absolutely spot on into that goal. Top left corner. Not even there as centre. 1-2. Spectral taking the lead. I don't like to pretend when I screw up. I think it's very important to recognise the viewers aren't stupid, you know what I mean? You got to give them the respect they deserve. You got to let them know what's going on. And now Remco, Maestro, trying to get on that one, but TJ Shorty gets there in time. And now Slogan manages to try to do something, but Remco's going to be able to centre this one, but Maestro yet again will deal with that one. Oh gosh. Pressure being applied by both teams, but nothing really being created. Speaking of being created, almost manages to direct that one above Cooks here, but the ball is in, and Remco and Spectral are taking this game too. As expected, after warming up in their game one, Remco's doing the merry-go-round, but he manages to get that one in. Beautiful goal, 3-1. Continuing on here, we're going to watch Cooks here as he's going forward on this one, and the ball is just floating across. Oh, it's not going to work out there because Spectral tries to do something at this point. Not the way they wanted it. Maestro tries as well, but Cooks here is getting centre to try and place that one away. Does so. Maestro pressing forward. Cooks here sets it up for Maestro, and it's a beautiful goal on Remco with an amazing save. Well worth watching that again. I wish we had like replay and put it on the bottom right and show you what just happened there. Amazing save. You can see here. Now we're going to continue here. We're going to try and get in as close as possible to see as Maestro gets in for the goal. And apologies for the little... I'm trying to work on that scrolling to make it better, but it hasn't worked out yet. As you can see, Maestro gets in the air, gets it correct, and beats both of them to it. It's 2-3. And now Supersonic Avengers getting back into this one. And Greasy setting this one high up in the air. It's setting up though. Greasy! Remco gets there in time, able to stop that one. And we're going to continue here with TJ Shorty. Wins that bout. And now Slogan. I keep thinking, I'm saying something wrong here. Every time I hear a slogan, I'm thinking, that's wrong. It's Vogan. And anyway, he's doing it on purpose tonight. It's Greasy. Continues to press this forward for Supersonic Avengers. TJ Shorty has something to say about that. Cooks in now. Waiting to see how Maestro's going to deal with this one. Decides to pull off this, but now Cooks here getting back because he knows he can't allow them to hit that one. And almost TJ Shorty managing to work with this one as Cooks here gets in the air. Tries to disrupt the play, but Remco is there yet again. Greasy gets onto it instead. But you can see why he's trying to do that. He's just preventing them from being getting the easy shot on goal. And TJ Shorty looked like he had the shot on goal, but he kind of whiffed it there. Team Dutch here, they're continuing to press here against Supersonic Avengers with the goal above, the goal up. Are they going to be able to continue this one? Well, Slogan setting up for his team again. Remco coming forward, but Greasy manages to do something with it that puts him or disrupts the play completely here. And now Maestro just baiting them forward. And almost a goal. I was thinking like that's not in. Like I didn't want to say it, but I thought that's not in. Anyway, we're going to continue here, but I would say that, wouldn't I? You would imagine me to say that. And now Remco managing to predict that. Gets that. Continues this. Beats Greasy on that one this time. And now Greasy continues to keep that up in the air. Maestro coming forward. And is TJ Choi going to be able to stop this one? Doesn't matter. Remco got there in time. And now Remco, the ball is going in. But Greasy gets there in time. They didn't overcommit. But now almost there for TJ Shorty. And you can see here Remco manages to stop this one. TJ Shorty setting up here for Remco to bring this back into the box. And almost in the goal. But Cooksey gets there in time. Stops that one. Now let's take a look here from the Supersonic Avengers half. Cooks here pressing forward again. Oh, look how quickly he flips on the sidewall. Beautiful. Now you can see it there, almost there for Remco, but yet again Maestro gets there in time. Waiting to see how this works out. TJ Shorty defending now, waiting to see the play. Oh, he's setting it up here for Remco, and now Remco, oh, he doesn't get it in, but Slogan gets there, and he doesn't manage to get it into the net. The ball, it's firing across the field here. TJ Shorty now continuing the play here for the Spectral Slots. Are they going to be able to do it? Team Dutch continuing with this. What am I talking about? Team Spectral Slots. Anyway, you can see here with 23 seconds remaining, it's all on Supersonic Avengers to get themselves back into this, to bring it to overtime. Are they going to be able to do it though? But again, back on those ones yet again. Cooks here disrupts the play. DJ Shorty and Remco working out who's going to go forward for this one. There's a beautiful shot was made. Greasy gets there in time to stop it. But with 5 seconds on the clock, this is the last opportunity possibly for Supersonic Avengers. And with that, it's now going to be 1-1 unless the ball is going flying across. But with that, it's now 1 apiece in this best of 7 grand final. Continuing on here, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're into game 3 here in the best of 7 grand final of the ESL Go4 Rocket League Europe Cup. My name is Roken91. As you can see, Zixter has gone, but I am here and we're going to be able to continue with this one. As now it's 1 apiece. Let's see who can take the game 3. TJ Shorty Maestro going forward. Remco with the sneak shot, and he's going to be Cooks in. No, he isn't. Almost managed to though. Now Cooks is setting this one all the way across to the other half. Maestro setting this into play, and Maestro with a sensational goal. Let's take a look at it from Cooks, and then Maestro sets it over. Maestro gets up in the air, gets the shot there, and then he just gets this one in. Beautiful. Look how he puts himself into 9 o'clock position. Interesting how he does that. Maybe players should take that in on board. When they're trying to do their double shots into the goals. It's now 1-0 to Supersonic Avengers already. But it almost looked like Remco had the first goal with the snatch goal at the beginning. Didn't manage to get it. And with that, Supersonic Avengers leading in game 3. Remco setting this over, but it looks like TJ Shorty wanted to work it, and oh goodness, I think he thought he had the goal. Slogan coming forward as well. Hasn't worked out for them this time as Maestro is pressing forward. Cooks here. Sit over into the corner, and now Cooks are getting up high, bringing this back into contention. He's flying, he's brilliant, he's set it up, but no one is there to deal with it. Not the opportunity that Cooksy was possibly looking for. Supersonic Avengers really needed to put that one in, but now the Dutch's best player, Slogan, coming out forward, and now Remco, it's just a bit too much power, and now Slogan's going to reset. Gathers boost. Beats Squeezy to it. Now Chisura bringing it in, almost the opportunity for Remco, but now Slogan knows he needs to just slow this one down. Oh no, he's done the opposite here, and now it's an opportunity. Cooksy being taken out by Greasy. Almost managed to get that in. Maestro's there, and now it's 2-0. And you can see it there as Cooksy was coming forward, he was taken out. Greasy gets onto this shot, and with that, Maestro just knew it was his opportunity to slot it in. And with that, it's 2-0. Continuing on here, Supersonic Avengers with the 2-0 lead. Are they going to be able to keep hold of it though? Greasy continuing with this one. Remco getting up high. It hasn't worked out for them this time, but there we go. Slogan gets there, and Greasy almost there. Almost the opportunity, but now Cooksy sets this up, but Remco tries to get there. Hasn't been able to. DJ Shorty trying to set this for Slogan, but Slogan, oh he does. Managed to get there, and now the pressure now coming out of Spectral, and now it's going to be diffused, and now Remco gets hold of this ball. He's going to continue here for... Can Spectral do it? No, they can't. Cooksy gets that one, and he gathers the boost. Beats TJ Shorty to the ball this time. And now Greasy's opportunity. It's not going to be. And with that, Remco with a sensational goal. Let's take a look at his goal here. You can see he waits patiently. Oh, wait, hang on. You can see it. And then he just gets up in the air. Gets it absolutely on point. Beautiful goal there by Remco. 2-1. And with that, Spectral bring themselves back into this one. Can they get the equaliser? Make it 2-2. both in series and in game. Almost there, Slogan, but Remco, he's just a bit too quick on the punch there. It doesn't work out for him. Usually it does against teams like this, but now Remco, it pays off to go quick as he's managed to equalise it. And let's take a look at how he does it after missing that one. He manages to get himself back into position. He gets the ball absolutely pitch perfect. It's 2-2. Carrying on here, Greasy against Remco. Now TJ Shorty trying to come in for the snatch shot. Didn't get it this time. Beats Cooks here with the ball. No, not completely. Almost the opportunity there for Slogan. Now we're going to watch it from Cooks' point of view as he gets up onto it. Remco beats him to it though. And now Remco's opportunity to work off this. Hasn't been able to get it this time. So Spectral Slogan running backwards. No, he's not going to get onto this one this time. Only for the end of year will you see a Team Dutch, a full Dutch team taking on Supersonic Avengers with Flipside. It only happens at this Christmas holiday period do you see matches like this. As Greasy tries to set this one in. TJ Shorty bringing this back in. Almost the opportunity there for Remco. Maestro got the pressure here from Spectral as Cooksy gets there in time to stop it. But now Greasy continues to play it forward into the corner. Now Maestro working it in. Is Greasy going to be able to finish it? Not at this point. Now Cooksy is going to be able to stop that one. Almost does. But now the ball settling in. Maestro gets there in time. Slogan now being able to pop this one into position. But no one's really there to work off it. So Greasy is going to try and settle this one forward. But Remco, he's there yet again. Cooksy. Oh, it's not his best moment. And they almost managed to make it a really bad moment for him. Because they might have been able to take that. Did he even touch that? I was under the impression it didn't even make a noise. But anyway, I'm going to get back into this and see how this works as Remco tries to push it forward. Maestro, and now TJ Shorty needs to get up high. And that's a beautiful stop there. But it only stops the inevitable if this continues. Cooks it. Oh, it's probably not what he wanted to do there. And now the counter-attack is back on here with Spectral continuing here, and now almost there for Slogan, but Slogan hasn't been able to get on that one. TJ Shorty stopping the play here. Slogan setting this one up for his teammate. Remco continuing this one forward, and now I'm waiting to see how Slogan deals with this one. Oh, he doesn't do it high this time. He decides to go forward and press it forward. Cooks it. Hasn't worked out this time for Cooks it. It's Greasy. Ariel flies it forward. Maestro rebound it off, and now it's been taken out by Cooksy. This is the opportunity, and Greasy takes it. With 30 seconds on the clock, it was a crucial explosion. Let's take a look at how it went down here. And you can see it there. Cooksy just on the right-hand corner takes him out. And with that, it's 3-2. Just to clarify there, for Quality Changer, it's not just for partner streams, it's actually for when we have a certain amount of viewers. If we go over a certain threshold, we end up, well, if we're one of the top streams for a specific game, or the top like 50 of a specific game or something like that, we then end up, well, you know what I mean. You essentially end up with quality options because they open it up to you, but it's not opening up here. And you can see that the game is opening up now for Supersonic Avengers, but with that, they don't really mind because they're going to be able to take game 3 here, and they're going to take the lead expectantly to make it 2-1, and that's correct this time. And my voice is slowly dying off here, but we're going to continue. Can Supersonic Avengers take the next game? They need to win 4 games to win the series, so it all doesn't come down to the next game, but it still is an opportunity for Supersonic Avengers to put an extra lead against the Spectral side. Welcome back here to Game 4 of tonight's Grand Final of the ESL Go4 Rocket League Europe Cup. My name is Roken91. Zixter isn't here at the moment, but as you can see, it's 2-1 Supersonic Avengers. Best of 7 here, 4 games, win you the series. Now, can Spectral get back into this one, or Supersonic Avengers going to take an even stronger lead? There's only one way to find out. As the ball settles over, TJ Shorty, he's there this time. Cooksy keeping up the pressure here for Supersonic Avengers. And now Cooksy waiting to see how this one goes in. It hasn't worked out this time. Maestro now pushing forward, gathers boost. And now Slogan continuing with this one. But now Maestro's opportunity has opened up. TJ Shorty gets there in time. Greasy could have managed to make that a really great shot for them. but it didn't work out this time. Remco continuing the pressure here. Cooks here manages to sway that away, but Vogan trying to continue this one, hasn't been able to. Greasy presses that forward. Looks like Supersonic Avengers have gained a little bit of land here, and oh my goodness, what a goal by Cooks here. Oh goodness gracious me, look at Greasy, he sets this one over, and this is just amazing. Watch Cooks here. Absolutely beautiful goal. It's just indescribable when he makes shots like that. It's 1-0 here. And they're the kind of goals which we expect from a player of his caliber. I can't speak anymore after seeing that goal. Remco now pressing this one forward. You can see Cooks here retreating back. Waiting to see how this one will work out. Greasy sets it up for him. He's continuing here, but he gets stopped there with Slogan. Pushing that one away, but it hasn't worked out. It's now Greasy manages to work it this time. And let's just take a look at the ball here. Now Remco. Maestro and Slogan. I feel like I've got a sniper rifle. Like, look, let's like shoot Cooks here. Anyway, let's focus on the game again. As you can see, Maestro trying to come in there. Cooks here now getting on that one. And now it's just sailing across. But look, as you can see, Supersonic Avengers continuing the aggression. Oh no, it's an open goal, but Cooks is there. And Maestro, what am I talking about? It's not an open goal. Maestro getting up high. Has missed that one completely, but it doesn't matter. The fake is there. And it's a beautiful fake as it's now 2-0. We're going to take a look at it from ball cam here as the ball's fired up. Maestro looks like he's setting it up, and Slogan looks like he's been beaten there. With that, it's 2-0. Maestro continuing this one. Are they going to be able to create the situation for Cooks here? Oh, Cooks here. Remco with an absolutely brilliant save at the right place at the right time. And speaking of right place at the right time, what a pinch! Remco with the goal. Not only does he save it, but he gets a beautiful pinch on this ball. Look at this. Like, look at that. It's just Maestro and Remco connect at the perfect moment to make an extraordinary goal. It's 2-1. Continue here, Remco now hitting over to the side. Maestro continuing at this point now. Maestro continuing. Is it going to work out? No. Slogan. And now the ball is dangling over. Is anyone going to get there? Slogan is there. He doesn't manage to hit it. And that was a crucial moment because it would have made it an equaliser. And instead, it looks like the counter-attack is real here. But no, Greasy, he's not there for that shot. He didn't want to overcommit. But oh, he's missed that ball completely. And now it's TJ Shorty's opportunity. Passes it over to Remco. They haven't been able to work it this time as Cooks here settles that one away. Maestro now dangling this one as well. Almost there, but Cooks here didn't expect him to do that. And now they're retreating backwards as Remco now trying to create the next play here by Spectral. TJ Shorty, he ain't going to get there because Cooks is there, getting aggressive. And that's the way you've got to be in these kind of games. You've got to go aggressive all the time. Put the pressure on the other team. Don't slouch and wait for them to score a goal against you. Don't let them have the opportunities. Just get in there and get out and be offensive. And you can see Cooks is showcasing that. And now Remco, now dribbling this one, but he's given up on that as he's trying to pass to his fellow Vogan. Hasn't worked out. Remco trying to bring this one back in. Hasn't worked out. Now the side pitch is Slogan going to be able to waltz this one in. Almost past Maestro. Remco, oh, hasn't worked that one the way he wanted to. Is TJ Shorty waiting on the side? Oh no, he's gone past all of them here. Spectral needs to wake up here. Needs to get better than this to be able to bring this one back. Are they going to be able to do it though? Collecting boost here, Slogan. Remco trying to fire this one high, and Greasy bringing this one back in, but there we go. Slogan is there, and now Slogan's pressing forward. Maestro to beat. Maestro sets this one and gives him enough time, but oh, is he going to be able to get that one in? No, Remco was there as well, but they got the pressure, and they're continuing here with Spectral setting this one back in for themselves. Slogan knows he needs to stop anyone getting on this ball. He does so, and Remco might be able to work that one, and he does so, but Greasy, he's there yet again to stop the play and prevent them getting in another goal to make it the equaliser here with 1 minute remaining. Spectral really need to get this goal, but it could be said that Supersonic Avengers, they're really showcasing how good they are tonight. Now Cooks are getting up high, he does so. Greasy continues with this one, but TJ Short, he's there yet again. And now Slogan, oh, it batters, but it doesn't work out for them. Remco setting this one in. Slogan, he's just not going to get there for that one as Cooksir sets that one away. Maestro with a beautiful touch, but he hasn't got a beautiful finish. See here is now Cooksir settles that one away. Slogan now working this off the side. Remco is there. Remco is going to beat Maestro to that one. And I'm sorry for that camera work as DJ Shorty now continues to press this forward. 13 seconds remaining. And this is the opportunity that Spectral are looking for. Are they going to be able to finish it off? They're setting up here. Are they going to get the last opportunity to make it an overtime? It's not looking likely. And with that, Supersonic Avengers are going to have to take another lead in tonight's tournament. And with that, Remco waiting to see how this works out. No, the ball is still up in the air. Cooks are keeping it up. They're all keeping it up. The ball, it's still there. Slogan bringing this in. Are they going to be able to get it? Oh, Remco going in. Is they going to go in? No! TJ Shorty almost looked like he had it. But with that, it's 3-1. And they're one game away, Supersonic Avengers, from winning tonight's ESL. Are they going to be able to do it, though? As you can see, Spectral, they've still got the power in them to bring themselves back in, but can they do it in this game 5? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game 5 in tonight's ESL Go4 Rocket League Europe Cup. This is the last one of 2015, and as you can see, Supersonic Avengers against Spectral are 2 games ahead against Spectral. Are they going to be able to continue it here? There's only one way to find out. And let's remember, Supersonic Avengers need this game in order to win tonight's tournament. If they can win it now, it's all over. But as we know, Spectral, they're on their last chance. Are they going to make it count? Let's pull out a bit there. There we go. We can see things a little bit better there. You can see Greasy trying to create the play here. It hasn't worked out for him this time. We're going to continue here as Spectral, and now Cooks in. And they're not going to be able to work it this time, as now Remco desperately trying to do it. TJ Shorty just gets a bit too much on that. Too much welly means he misses the ball, but now Cooks here trying to play this one. Oh, he manages to get the hit, which was crucial to be able to get it past them. And now Greasy setting up. Is Cooks here? Oh, he's bashed TJ Shorty. But is this going to work out as a counter attack? No, it won't at this point. Maestro is taken out. Slogan now coming up on the side. Able to hit that one, but Greasy's coming in. Oh wait, this could work out. Maestro gets there in time. And it's beautiful pass work here from Supersonic Avengers. It's really showcased here tonight. And Cooks here 97 has been a great asset to their team. And now he's bringing it back in. Is he going to be able to complete the circle? He hasn't been able to. Maestro almost there. TJ Shorty is there again, yet again. Greasy waiting to see how this one works in. It hasn't worked out this time. Remco getting up in the air, hits it off the sidewall here. And now Slogan needs to get back to deal with this one, but his teammate TJ Shorty, he's there. And now Greasy's going to continue with this one. Slogan needs to get in the air for this one. He does so. And he gets there really nicely, actually. He can continue the play here because Maestro, I don't know what he's doing. And with that, it's 1-0 as Maestro doesn't seem to be in the right place at this point. Look, he just decides to give up on this ball. Like, look. He just misjudged the bounce, and because of that, it's now 1-0. Continuing on here, Maestro now pressing forward. It's 1-0 to Spectral here. They've managed to get the lead here after Maestro made a bit of an accident there. Misjudgment, and now Cooks here, the man himself, going forward. Continuing with this one, but as you can see, wasn't enough there. But now Slogan, his name is Vogan. He's going for it, almost there. I thought he had it, but he didn't. And now you can see as it continues to push forward, Maestro trying to make up for his past regressions. Oh my goodness, Maestro, what on earth just happened there? Not his best moment. I feel sorry for him, but there we go. Cooks here puts it in anyway. I had my hands on my face because I thought, I was like, what's going on, Maestro? But as you can see, ball flies across. Greasy brings it back in, and there we have it. Cooks here sets it in. It's now 1-1. Okay, so we can see Greasy's working off the sidewall here. TJ Shorty, he's there. Now he just needs to flip it correctly. Doesn't manage to get it. And now Maestro stopping the ball. He's continuing, but now Remco's opportunity. No, Greasy gets there in time. Cooks this, sets this up on the wall, and there's that an opportunity? No. As you can see, desperate defending coming out from the Spectral side, and Cooks here going AFK for a bit there. I don't know if you saw it on ball cam there, but he's continuing here, and he's managed to set it up in position as well. But, as we can see, Spectral not giving up on this one. Remember that they can't lose a single game now, otherwise they lose the championship. Remco getting there in time. It's Greasy. Oh, he's not settled that one the way he wanted to, but he gets there to get that one away. Cookseer gets a hit on the ball. Maestro now coming up, and there's it going to be able to set up here for Cookseer. Cookseer, oh, he gets a little tap there. That's all you need to put off a player like that. And now, Cookseer doesn't manage to get up in the air for this one. Remco continually presses the ball here. But the ball is in the air, and we're not following this, so we're going to get back into the match here like that. There we go. Cookseer now pulling back here. Oh, that's really painful to watch. I wish I could take out this, like, jittering when you scroll. Oh, my voice is going as Cookseer now pressing this one forward. Cookseer has stopped yet again. He just keeps doing this. He just keeps going AFK. BRB, guys. I'll be back in a moment. Now he's back. Gathering boost. Now waiting to see how Maestro does this. He does it, but now Maestro bringing in freestyle aerial coming in from Cookseer. Hasn't worked out. There you go, Scrub. I managed to say it. And now TJ Shoddy bouncing this one forward. Remco is there though. Manages to hit this up onto the sidewall. Tries to work it this time. It hasn't worked out this time as Cookseer is continuing there. Spectral. Slogan trying to press the play here. Spectral really need the goal here to bring them back into this series, but are they going to be able to get it? All the predictions are on a 4-1 score from a lot of people, but is it going to happen? Cookseer now pressing this one forward, but there we go. Slogan manages to get it, and now Remco almost there. That was what they needed, that goal, and they didn't get it, and now the counter attack is coming out. Cookseer sets it up for Maestro, but Remco gets there in time. Greasy continues the pressure. He doesn't manage to. It looked like he was going to settle it into the goal area, but he didn't. And now, you can see, I'm just trying to get as much of this, and now a mistake. Oh god, they get there in time as Cookseer manages to stop that one. And now you can see Remco flying patiently to see if anything will come out here. Now TJ Shorty pressing this, continuing this forward, but with 10 seconds left on this clock, and Slogan continuing the pressure, it looks like our game 5 is going to go down to an overtime at this point. Hang on, wait, the last touch. No, it's overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to be able to take it? Spectral. They are in overtime here. The championship series with 2 points on the line here. Can Supersonic Avengers do it against Spectral? And now the ball is rotating in, and it looks like Spectral have got the goal. What on earth just happened to Supersonic Avengers here? Like, let's have a look. Okay, so the ball gets hit like that, and as you can see, are they running back for this? They are. And Greasy just knows he's not in time for that. And with that, Spectral take it to make it 3-2 in this series. And Scrub Killer is absolutely devastated because he got a match wrong. And now we're going into game 6 here. Welcome back here to ESL Go4 Rocket League Europe Cup. We're in the game 6. I'm Broken91. Zixter isn't here. He had to go, but he'll be back tomorrow. But until then, you have me, and just me, and we're going to be getting underway here as we're going into Game 6. Let's see who's going to be able to take it. Spectral need to win this one to make it a deciding Game 7. Are we going to see it? Maestro trying to set that in. It hasn't worked out there. And to be fair, I feel that Spectral deserved it. They have been playing well, but it hasn't worked out in their own way. They haven't really had it their way, and now finally they got something their way. Speaking of their way, Maestro did it his way. Let's take a look at how he did it this way. And now we're going to stop saying that word. As Greasy brings it in, and he just flips it in. It's just, the defense wasn't there in time. It's 1-0. Continuing here, is this going to be the dream comeback here for Spectral? They got to beat them. Supersonic Avengers. They're doing it, and oh, it's looking like they're getting torn apart here. Slowly, the car, essentially the theoretical car of Spectral is getting broken to pieces here. Spectral in general are just getting broken to pieces. It's already 2-0. It's only been 22 seconds. Let's see if this continues here. Can Spectral reset, get themselves back into contention? Remco thinks he can, and he's trying to make it happen. DJ Shorty isn't giving up. They're getting really... They're trying to make every opportunity count here. Speaking of which, they have. And what on earth just happened to Supersonic Avengers? They just all went AFK in this corner. Look. Watch. Like any time now, Maestro. Maestro just completely is just like, what's going on, guys? Like, look. I hope he's still there. Well, we're about to find out. And it's now 2-1. Oh, he's back. Okay, so it's all good. And now it hits on the roof as Maestro waiting to see how this works. And now you can see Cooks here. Oh, Spectral gets the bicycle kick onto the roof. And now he's setting it up here. And now can Vogan work it? No, Greasy gets there in time. And now can Greasy stop this one? He does so. But Vogan coming up. And Vogan, he hasn't had a goal yet. He hasn't had a proper, like, you know, an awesome Vogan goal. He hasn't had it yet, but is he going to be able to get it in this series? We're still waiting on it. He's just not been able to play as well as he can at this point. I feel like he's been restricted, but now we're going to be able to see. Can he turn beast mode on? Is this slogan Vogan? Or is this Vogan slogan? We're going to find out. Now Maestro setting this in. But Cooks here, he hasn't been able to work it this time. Oh god, I hate the side flip that these guys do, like when they flick their head left or right in the game. And now Greasy, is he going to be able to work this off? No, Vogan, he's going to be able to continue with this one. Oh, Maestro, it's just a bit too quick for that one to be able to work it this time. As we know, Cooksir is here, and Cooksir has got an opportunity on goal. Doesn't work out that time for him. And now Greasy setting that one in. Bicycle kick almost real there for Cooksir. Now Remco, Maestro contests him. But Vogan brings this one forward again. We're still seeing Spectral continuing in the pressure here. But as soon as the pressure's gone, it's Supersonic Avengers coming in with the counterattacks. But are they going to be able to continue it? Slogan now pressing this in, and that's a beautiful angle and a beautiful goal. His slogan is Vogan. And you can see it here as he gathers the boost. He gets in position and he gets the angle spot on there. He hits it with the left side of his car. And he gets it absolutely right there. It's 2-2. But are we going to see it? Is it going to be 4-2 Supersonic Avengers, or is it going to be 3-3 down to a decider, all on the line, best of 7, game 7? Maestro setting this one in. Supersonic Avengers have other things to say about that as TJ Shorty places that one away. Greasy with a beautiful drip. Gets the best bounce on that shot as Maestro gets bullied a bit there. And now you can see it as Greasy sets this one in. Remco stops it, but now Cooks here coming forward. Hasn't worked out for him this time. Now Spectral getting up high. And what play we've seen tonight. This has probably been one of the best tournaments I've ever casted on the basis of how high the level has been. And there we go. Vogan has another goal to add to his list. And now the comeback is looking real here as TJ Shorty sets it up for his teammate. He just gets the perfect shot on. And because they're both, all three of them are going forward, Vogan capitalizes on it to make it 2-3. Continuing on here, Maestro pressing this forward. And now the opportunity is Greasy going to be able to get on that? No. And just as we thought that Spectral were buckling under pressure, they've managed to bring it back and they got 3 goals out of it. And now, oh, the ball is dangling in. The Supersonic Avengers going to be able to create a Cooksy coming up on this one. He's not going to be able to get it there. And guys, when I get onto a game 7, oh, it might not go there. That's a beautiful shot there by Cooksy. He's continuing with this, but it hasn't worked out for him. It's interesting how it resets. If I just do that, it resets the person's camera. Now Greasy continues here. He's going to press this in, and now Spectral Vogan gets there in time. And they're going to have to hit this one. Is he going to be able to? Yes, he does. And he's going up on the side. And now the ball, it's flying in to the Spectral half. It hasn't worked out for them this time, but now Shorty, he's there. But there we go. Cooksy yet again works it forward. Greasy this time. Slogan. And now the opportunity for Greasy to set up for good Maestro. Almost there. But it wasn't meant to be. As TJ Shorty sets this one forward, he's brought this in. Spectral with Vogan setting this back in again. But now Cooksy, he's back on the ball. And he might just go beast mode for us, guys, if this carries on. We'll have to wait and see as now Greasy having it been set up. Maestro gets there. Now Cooksy coming up. Hasn't worked it this time. And now you can see as Remco. Well, now Maestro tries to go for it. It didn't work out for him this time, but he's pulling back. And now Greasy gets there in time to defend that one. And oh, the ball is in and Remco gets beaten there. And look at Greasy as this happens. What on earth just happened to Remco? You can see he touches it there and Slogan gets beaten. And look, Spider-Man comes up, gets off his perch, but he just doesn't manage to get it on time. It's 3-3 in game 6. Now Remco gets the opportunity from TJ Shorty, and a lovely touch there by Remco. Oh, he's outplaying himself now. It just when he was playing ridiculous just then, he didn't manage to work out for him then, and TJ Shorty gets there, but that could be an opportunity yet again. Cooks it. He's trying to negotiate it back in, but there we go, Maestro with the shot, but it doesn't work out for them. And now this is Spectral's opportunity to shine. Slogan pressing that one forward. Remco now coming forward with the ball, but there we go. Slogan waiting, gathers boost. Are they going to be able to continue this one? He waits patiently. 10 seconds on the clock. Are we going to see a last minute goal from Supersonic Avengers? No, we're not, but the counter is on. Greasy can get there in time to stop that one, but now Remco, can Slogan Vogan get on this one? Yes, he can. The ball, it's floating into position, but now it's not. Remco, it's overtime. And now game 6, it's all on the line. Let's see who can take this one. Greasy against Slogan. Greasy wins. And now TJ Shorty getting up on this one. It's overtime here in game 6. And they're going in, almost there. Cooks here, almost managing to bring it in. And now Maestro getting up in the air this time. He's bringing it in for his teammate. Cooks is on the other side, waiting to see how this one will work. But TJ Shorty gets there in time to deal with it. And now Greasy, he's going to respond to that one. But Slogan, his name is Vogan. He's brought it in. And now Remco, he's missed it. The Team Dutch, they're trying their best to bring themselves into this. They want to go to game 7. Are they going to be able to do it? No, not at this point. TJ Shorty continuing the pressure at this point. I'm sorry for the camera work, it's so bad, but Remco, he's pushing it forward, and Cooks it gets there in time to stop it. Spectral Slogan, he's coming in. Oh, he's not going to be able to do it as Maestro. He's there yet again, and now is it the opportunity for Supersonic Avengers? They're passing it to each other, but TJ Shorty has passed it to Remco, and Remco's done it. I thought that the mind games, guys. It almost managed to work out there. I'll just try and calm down here. Oh, I gotta calm down. I've got a massive headache here. I think I've got a migraine. But we'll continue in here as TJ Shorty, who's pressing this one forward. Cooks here, he's there again. Presses that one away. But now it's back into the box here. And is Spectral going to get it? No, not at this point. Greasy now pushing this one forward. But it hasn't worked out yet. Cooks here, he's going to get on this one. The legendary Italian. He's done an immense shot there. Oh, is he going to finish it? No, he doesn't. Remco gets there, but Maestro. Oh, I thought Maestro might be able to have that, but he doesn't manage to. And now you can see as Greasy sets that one in, and now Maestro just needs to get in the air here and put it in. Almost manages to, but now Cooksy trying to stop the counter attack, does so efficiently. But now TJ Shorty is there. TJ Shorty, he's done it. We're going to game 7, boys. They've done it. Spectral have managed to come back from being 3-1 down in overtime, and now it is 3 apiece going into the game 7, ladies and gentlemen, of tonight's grand final of the ESL Go4 Rocket League Europe Cup. All I can say is bring it on. And who's going to win it now? It's all on the line. After some dazzling plays by both teams, we now are down to the game 7, and get ready, my voice is going to be lost if it goes to overtime. I'm just going to be on Hype Central. So get your Hurricanes ready, as TJ Shorty and Remco just need to ready up. I'm going to be able to get it on. I'm just letting them know. I can't say it. There we go. No, I can't. Can't do it. I can't do it. There we go. I got it all in. PogChamp Kappa Francos. Yeah, okay. They were all like, I like your casting a lot. Thank you very much to those of you interested in my casting. I do try and do it as much as I can. I don't cast for RLC or anything like that. They don't have me, but it doesn't matter. We gotta do it. I do it because I love this thing and I want to be a caster. But anyway, enough about me. Let's get on with this game. It's game 7, ladies and gentlemen. The grand final of tonight's ESL Go4 Rocket League Europe Cup. My name is Roken. I haven't got Zixter here, but we're going to get into game 7. Let's get this underway. Cooksir, Maestro Greasy versus Remco, Spectral Slogan, and TJ Shorty. It's game 7. It's all on the line. Who's going to win it? And now the early opportunity coming out, but Greasy gets there in time. Deals with it perfectly. Greasy coming forward, pressing this forward. Anyway, this all could be over very quickly. Someone could win this 5-1. We saw Torch. We know that Torched lost against Supersonic Avengers like 5-1 convincingly in their final game 5. So Supersonic Avengers know how to turn it on when they have to. But can they do it again? Cooks here. Can he win his ESL? Let's see if he can. Hits it off to the side. Maestro's opportunity to work off this. Does so. Greasy, where are you? Waiting to see how Cooksy sets this up for you. Okay, so Maestro now coming in, and he's done it. And not enough pressure coming out here from the Spectral side, and you can see it here as they're going forward for this. Cookser gets onto that one, and then Maestro's there. Where is the pressure? It's just not there, and with that, it's 1-0. Continuing on here, Slogan gathers onto the boost, but Cookser, he's there yet again. Pressing this forward. Remco gets onto that. Slogan hits over to the side. TJ Short misses it, but Maestro's there. And now, just like before, Spectral are 2 goals down. But this time, it's in 49 seconds instead of 22 seconds from before. So, they've been in this position. Can they bring themselves back into it? Or is this going to be Supersonic Avengers Day? Are they going to be able to take it home? Maestro now continuing to press forward here. But we've seen it from Supersonic, we've seen it from Spectral before. As Cook's here, now coming up high. Let's see how he controls himself coming down. Wow, what a play there by Cook's here. Fantastic play. Right, let's just get back into the game. Greasy setting this one back in. Slogan tries to, but now Cook's here bringing on the pressure here. Remco played a phenomenal game in the last one, but can Team Dutch do it again? Greasy now sending this over to the side, but Cooksit is there yet again. Beautiful play. Remco, you need to stop that. You need to stop them from creating this play. But TJ Shorty, he's hit this up in the air. Oh god, the communication there between them. They need to work this out. It's game 7. It's all on the line, and they know it. They're having a bit of a moment. And now the ball's settling over. Is this an opportunity? Remco needed to hit that. He didn't manage to. Oh, Slogan Vogan almost managed to bring it in. But yet again, the pressure is coming out this time from Spectral. Is it going to happen? Are they going to be able to get a goal? Remco now coming in, but there we go, Vogan! His slogan is Vogan. His Vogan is I don't care what it is. His slogan is Vogan, and you can see why as the ball settles into the box. Vogan is there yet again, beats Cookser to it, and with that, it's 2-1. Continuing on here, thank you very much for the spam of emotes there, guys. I'm sure you guys are, that's how much hype is going on at the moment. And now, there we go, TJ Shoddy with a beautiful, oh what a beautiful play there by Spectral. Able to hit that away, and it's pinch central here. And now Vogan settles that one into the corner here for Supersonic Avengers. In the Supersonic Avengers corner, as now Vogan brings that in, but yet again Cookser, he's there ready waiting, and now Maestro is going to be able to place that in. We're not looking at the ball, now we're looking at the ball. We can see what's going on. Cookser waiting to see how this one works. Oh, Cookser, if you got that, that would have been a beautiful shot, but it doesn't happen. But now Vogan sets that one up forward. Remco, are they going to be able to work this one? Well, they tried to, but Maestro is just too quick. Gets there yet again. Now we can see Maestro, the Maestro himself, trying to settle forwards. Now Remco hits it onto the side. Are they going to get in the air? They decide not to, and Cookser decides to. He will. Oh, and now Slow Vogan has been outwitted there. Cookser goes in for the double hit, and Vogan was out of position for a bit there. But now Cookser, is he going to get up high? No, he waits to see how this one works out. And now Remco needs to get on this one, needs to push this forward. Oh god, he's outdone himself. And now, oh god, that's game 7 nerves right there. And they're continuing on here. Remco bringing this up. TJ Shorty gets onto it. But are they going to work it this time? Maestro's missed it. TJ Shorty. Oh, they're going to be able to do it. Vogan bringing it in. Oh, like, just to clarify here, Vogan, no stranger to being in pressure situations after being in an amazing, like, full game, like, 5-gamer extreme. And now Cook's here bringing it in. It doesn't go in. What's going on? I was going to get on to the fact that Noble Esports had to play Gold Rush in a 7-play decider, but Greasy bringing it in, and Slogan just gets defeated there. And now a 2-goal lead at 1 minute 26. It's looking very likely that Supersonic Avengers has just been able to do it. Let's look at Vogan as he tries to stop that. Yeah, he's just not there in time. I didn't want to show you the goal. I felt like it was a bit obvious how he hit it. So with that, we can see it's 3-1. And now, Spectral really need to bring it out here. They need to just all go for it. Absolutely go for it. Play like you've got nothing to lose, and they're doing it now. Remco now pressing forward. Greasy hasn't been able to hit this one. Has done it this time. Shorty waiting to see how this works. Oh, he hits Greasy, and now Remco going forward. They're putting all the cards forward, but Cookser playing patiently, and he might be able to deposit that, and he does. In traditional Cookser format, I feel like this game might be over. And yet again, Supersonic Avengers showcasing here with Flipside's Cookser 97 why they're a team to watch out for. What a game. 4-1. Continuing on here, Cookser gathering the boost. Can Spectral get back into this? I mean, there's a minute left and game 7. Almost there, Vogan, but now it looks like it might work out for them. Oh, look at this. They just finally got it in, but it looked like a really scratchy goal. Look at this. TJ Shorter gets the hit. Remco gets it, but not really the way. But, oh, beautiful play by Vogan. He just bullies Greasy out the way. And with that, it's 4-2. Is still the opportunity for a comeback. Are we going to see it? Maestro coming forward. Vogan doesn't manage to get the connection this time as Remco hits that. Oh, centre, and Cooksin knows what to do with them. Oh, goodness. That was not Remco's best moment, and you can see it there as Remco tries to stop it. But all he does is gives it to Cooksin, and Cooksin knows how to deal with them ones. 5-2. Just as they look like they have it back, they don't. Continuing on here as now Slogan hits it over, and now Remco getting up in the air here trying to work it forward, but there we go. Cooksir has got on this one this time, and now Shorty hits it onto the roof, and now Slogan continuing. Nah, it's just not working out here for Spectrum. With this 3 goals they need. Oh, it's all over. Cooksir, and now you can see the tilt is real. 6-2. And just as it looked like Supersonic Avengers just have this one. Beautiful play by them. Both teams have played fantastically well in this tournament, as you know. They've managed to all the way get to the grand final of tonight's ESL Go4 Rocket League. But as you can see, Supersonic Avengers have just been on that extra layer of skill. They've had some tough matches. They played some great teams. SK Manteca. They played Crown and Jewels with SK Jewels pretty much, which Crown and Jewels were swapping halfway through all the time. But as you can see, it's just not worked out in the end. And with that, Supersonic Avengers have just done it tonight. They are your champions. They are your ESL Go4 Rocket League Europe Cup 2015 champions. They win tonight's tournament. And congratulations to them, as I don't update the score. I'll update it now. And with that, as you can see, 4-3, congratulations to Supersonic Avengers. They are tonight's winners, and fantastic work by Spectral for getting this far. But apart from that, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed it all. I've had a fantastic time streaming it, and now I'm just going to view the replay. GG to all players, and thank you very much to everyone that's watched it. It's been fantastic to cast, and I've had a fantastic time. And I hope you guys have had a good time too. But now, I'm just going to show you Cooks here as he played through this tournament. Fantastic work by Cooks here. And now, you can see it here as Cooks here. Just waiting, and with that, 4-3, congratulations to Supersonic Avengers. They've done it. They've won it. And thank you very much to all of you who have watched tonight's tournament. I've been Reckon91. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And with all that, the spam is real in Twitch chat. Thank you very much for all my spam. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to get going now. And we're going to finish off the stream now. But thank you very much, guys, for watching. I've had a fantastic time, and I'm sure you guys have as well. Goodness. It's finally over after all that. It was a fantastic tournament. Thank you very much to everyone who watched.
I want to spend it right. No fear of what's to come. Just hold me close tonight. Your hearts pull through a hidden door. It's something more. If we get one chance to live this life, why are we still killing time? Why are we still killing time? Why are we still killing time? Why are we, why are we, why are we, why are we still killing time? If time is all we have, I want to spend it right. No fear of what's to come. Just hold me close tonight. Your hearts pull through a hidden door. It's something more. If we get one chance to live this life, why are we still killing time? Why are we still killing time? Why are we still killing time? Why are we, why are we, why are we, why are we still killing time?